It's Morgan. It's Vanessa. We're reporting live back at you. We are so excited. We've been reading your comments. Some of y'all walking with your mama along the beach, new trails. Vanessa, what did you do this first week? Week one of Summer of Self-Care. Tell us what you did.
Hey everyone. So it started off slow for me. If any of you saw on my Instagram at Vanessa Trex, it was all Popeye's chicken all week long. I was stressed out, but this weekend I turned it up. I was able to work out all of the stress. I was at a Sizzla and Damian Marley concert. If you were in DC and if you were at the concert, it went down and then it really went down at the after party. And then I kept the party going in Baltimore yesterday. Soca, curry, red cups. It was amazing. What'd you do this weekend, Morgan?
Well, first of all, I was jealous when you were at that Marley concert. I was
Yes.
like, first of all, I'm the Rasta girl.
Jamaica,
I'm the
Jamaica.
Rasta girl. It's like, get out of here. No, no, no. Okay, if you're not following at Coach Cass Fit on Instagram, you should, because I went to her rooftop dance party, which was Afrobeat, and a lot of men with no body fat and their shirts off. It was a lot of self care.
Yes,
Follow
yes.
my Instagram to see all the self care you need. I had such a good time. 30 minutes every single day. I see in the comments, it has been a revolutionary week for so many of you. I'm so proud of you for sticking to it. So let's get
Shout
started. We
out
got
to
a
the
lot.
sister, by the way, who just put in the comments that she just walked after hip surgery. Like, that's what it's all about. Shout out to the woman who walked on the beach and with their mama. Shout out to all of the women who are putting stuff in the comments.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Keep the comments coming. Also, tag your friend or your sister, somebody who needs a summer like no other. Tag her right now. Invite her to take a walk with you. Say, hey, sis, hey, at somebody. Come and take a walk with me virtually or in person this week. We got to build this movement because we need this in our lives, Black women. So let's do it. Let's get started. We got a lot of good announcements.
So we just ended, Morgan, week one, savor.
Yep.
And the commandment was, thou shalt not eat any food that our ancestors didn't recognize. And the assignment was to, one, build your trust tribe, and two, really get out there and savor the week. And we are going to share, this is our photo of the week. It's Kiki. Kiki is in Cincinnati. This is the photo of week. I'm going to tell you why. This is what a trust tribe looks like. You see these women? This is a crew. These women right here, this is a Gnosis. We ain't gonna let you go out like that. Don't text that man back. Never mind who's calling you at your job. I'm gonna see you out on the trail 5 p.m. on Friday, and then we're gonna turn up. That picture gives us so much life. That is what Girl Trek, for all of those of you who are new to the movement, that is exactly what Girl Trek is about. Black women every day coming together with fellowship and sisterhood in the same way that Morgan and I have been doing for 20 years to hold each other accountable. So Kiki in Cincinnati, thank you for sharing that photo. Everyone out there, share your photos, tag at Girl Trek, hashtag Girl Trek, and you might win what Kiki just won, $100 shopping spree in the Girl Trek store.
Yay, Kiki! Your photo was unanimous. We loved it, girl. We loved it. So let's get started. It was an epic week. So there are hundreds of thousands of Girl Trek members. And the ones of you who were the victors, the ones of you who were able to get it together for 5 days straight this week, there were 2,246 of you. We know your names. We know your cities. We saw you. You was out there hustling. But let me just tell you, the other 100 or so that we couldn't get it together. I almost
get off the sidelines. Get off the sidelines and get in the game. Get in the game.
Listen, I'm rooting for y'all because I almost didn't make it this week, but I got my 5 in because my trust tribe was texting me like, you up? And I was in the bed like, no. And they was like, well, here go my picture. You know, listen, I got mine in. 2,000 of y'all got it in. And those odds are way better than a lottery. So come through $1,000. One of y'all is going to win. Next week, tag a friend right now because the odds are too good. We need 4,000, 5,000, 5,000 sisters, 10,000 sisters on here is my goal by the end of the summer. So let's do it. It wasn't easy, but you did it. Thank God you did it. So, yes. Vanessa?
Before we get to the week 2 assignment and before we get to the week 1 winner, let's go over a few of the rules for all of y'all who are out there. Take notes, listen to this back, and then tag and text all your friends. You have to walk 5 days a week. You have 24 hours in the day before you have to log your walk at stressprotest.com. You can't wait to the end of the week. So 24 hours is all the time we're going to give you because this is a for real competition. 5 walks by Sunday. We randomly choose. It's a official lottery system going on. A woman to win the $1,000 of self-care, and we are getting ready to announce that woman. So I just want to remind everyone of the rules. So when you get your week 2 assignment today, you're ready to roll.
Oh, I'm so excited. We just saw in the comments that there is a sister in Tucson who walked in 97 degrees. Ain't no excuses. Not when you walk in to save your life. Shout out to Tucson out there. All right, so we are ready. Vanessa, are you ready for this drum roll, please?
Okay, this is serious. I need some, at least I want to take my to the Uptown Road. We need some Juvenile. We need somebody with a soundtrack. Somebody tag Drake and tell him Girl Trek needs a summer soundtrack for our summer self-care because we are getting ready to announce the winner. All right, so here we go. Winner, come on, drawing. Who is getting $1,000? Yes, let's see it. Alexia Flores of Corona, New York. Black girl, wherever you are, sitting in your cubicle, I don't know, on your lunch break somewhere, you just won $1,000 from Girl Trek. Morgan and I need to hear from you ASAP.
Listen, you got 7 days to spend the money. 7 days to spend $1,000. And if you need help, hit me up. I got ideas. So I'm saying you got to reach out to us this afternoon, Alicia, and we'll help you. Everybody else, Alicia will be on with us next week when we announce the week 2 winner to tell us how she spent the money. Why is it important for us to get down like this, Vanessa?
First of all, radical, the word in radical, which Angela Davis says is to grasp things by the root. Every single thing that the industry, especially this kind of diet and wellness industry, has told us about Black women and why we are unwell is a lie. We are stressed out. We are experiencing trauma. We are prioritizing other people above ourselves. And with Morgan and I leading the way, we are demanding that 1 million Black women, that we practice radical, unapologetic self-care. So don't be contemplating how you're going to spend the money. Don't be trying to parse it out over 5 relatives. Don't be trying to know. Maybe you just want to ball till you fall on a shopping spree unapologetically. Don't even buy your kids no school clothes. Just buy your stuff. That's okay. That's what radical self-care looks like at Girl Trek. That's what radical self-care looks like at Girl Trek, Morgan. And if you still need ideas on how to spend the money, I'm just going to say, we'll put a little plug right here. We got this stress protest situation going on. That's right. Stress Protest is an epic weekend, 3 days in the mountains of Colorado. We are going to have 1,000 Black women there, beautiful hikes, fireside chats, cocoa, dancing, yoga, meditation. It is an epic, ultimate kind of camp getaway for Black girls in the mountains.
I think we have footage. Hold on, let's see.
Yes, let's see this.
We do. Let's see. Stress Protest. Hey, you all. Watch out for that bear. Watch it. Oh!
Yes.
Out there hiking, doing their thing. Go to stressprotest.com. 1,000 Black women in the mountains. It's adult summer camp like you've never ever been before. It's sing-alongs, it's campfires, it's wilderness, it's beautiful mountain air and alpine lakes. Let's do it. Stressprotest.com. I cannot wait. It's how I'm going to end my summer of self-care. All right, Vanessa. Now let me just tell you, as I was going through the hashtag summer of self-care, because I needed some motivation this week for sure, because we was working too hard. Okay. As I was going through the hashtag, I saw one video that gave me so much life. It is a woman. I don't even know this woman. Her name is @_Miss.Bell. So Miss Bell. Okay, this is Miss Bell right here. Listen, she gave me all the life. She get a shopping spree too. $100 at the Girl Trek store for this video. Who are all these women, Miss Bell? What you talking to them about? Good. You got your church, your sorority. If you are a Miss Bell out there in the community, if you know that your church needs to get this summer of self-care, if you know that women in your neighborhood need this $1,000, if you know your family reunion is coming up, be Miss Bell, okay? Lead with Girl Trek. become a neighborhood captain, become a volunteer, become a health activist, a righteous street soldier like this Miss Bell. She didn't ask for permission. We don't even know who she is, but I bet you there's 10,000 Miss Bells out there who could rally the women in their neighborhoods. So if you are that woman, email us at lead@girltrek.org. We will give you everything you need to be Miss Bell. We will give you everything from tools to training to other sisters to rely on so that you ain't out there by yourself. Lead@girltrek.org.
Just imagine in your neighborhood, in your community, that every single park that you know about will have a Saturday morning takeover where women are leading walks. You can be a part of that movement by becoming a neighborhood captain. But now we got to move on because we only have a few minutes, and this is the most important section of the day. That is, what is your week 2 assignment? Last week's theme was savor. This week's theme is taking it back old school to what matters maybe the most, and that is sweat. We are a movement of women who actually hustle. Thou shalt sweat out their baby hairs, all your baby hairs. This ain't no slow stroll in the neighborhood. This week we are hustling and we are going to sweat. Morgan, what are 5 ideas or a couple of the 5 ideas that we gave women this week for sweat?
Listen, if you break a sweat just 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day, you can reduce all these risks of heart disease, stroke, diabetes. It's why Girl Trek walks, right? Yeah, we slowing down to level up because we stressed out, but we also in the streets hustling to save our own lives. So what can you do? If you can go to a local track and walk 8 times around that track in 30 minutes, done. I bet you will break a sweat. That's the kind of hustle and pace that we're going for this week. I mean, if there's a mountain you can climb up, the tallest peak in your neighborhood, or you can do an old school foot race with one of your friends where you just walk as fast as you can, like you one of those Olympic walkers. And I swear you will have a sweat by the end of it. Actually, that's the best video idea. If somebody does an old school foot race and they challenge their friends
and submit it, please. We want to see it. We want to see it.
Hashtag Summer of Self-Care. That's how you submit it. All right. So this week is sweat. Look on Instagram and Facebook for that same graphic that you saw so you can get some great ideas. Do your own sweat ideas. We want to see you pour and drench, and not cute sweat, but we want to see your glow, your absolute glow in the streets. So you ready? This week is sweat. Tag somebody who needs that $1,000 is real. You know it's real now. Advocate, send this video. Let's build this movement together. All right? Bye, everyone.
All right, we love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Move out there.